Hello all. So I'm here to introduce you all as many of you demanded and many of you requested that I walked through last year in the 5 a.m. Mommy. We have just written about how Hobonichi is and what are the pages, what are the things that you can plan using Hobonichi, how you can plan the next year. But this year we plan to take you through a walkthrough where I explain you how to use this book, because I already have used one in 2018. Right, so this is a book which I ordered from 1101.com, which is a Hobonichi store from Japan. And as you get it, you get it in a box which is very well packed, and this is how I am going to open it. It says that life no book, which means life's book, and this is a A5 size. If you just see here, the name is Cousin, and here is the detail of how you can use it. All right, so I'm just going to open it. I have opened it before and also have tried to plan it. So this is how it goes. It comes in 3 versions. One is the Cousin. You can get an Avec, which has 2 different books. So this is quite a big thick book, but Avec comes in 2 books divided equally. That's one comes in green and one comes in this color. And the third thing, which is original Hobonichi, which comes in the half size of this. So that was too small for me to use, so I've ordered this one. Now as you go and open it, what is the first thing which you should see is that whether it is marked or not. This is the original mark of Hobonichi. If you can see it, this is the original mark. And now let me just take you through the walkthrough. So this is the book. You have 3 types of calendars in here. One is 2018, 19 and 20. Japanese people are very meticulous in their work. They plan it meticulously, and I love the way they plan their days. So this book is divided into 3 different parts. One is as an index of your daily activities. Second is to plan your appointments and days ahead. And third is a little more elaborate plan. And fourth is something which is a journal entry or a diary entry. So let us just check out. In here now you have first month, second month, third month, fourth month, 5th month, 6th month till 10th month. This is an index of your daily activities. What does it mean by index? So I'll just explain you what is an index. For example, if you have 10 different appointments that you are doing throughout the day, and you want to note down the crux of it, you can just write it out here on each day. You have dates elaborated. Also you have small boxes below and above. So these are the boxes with check boxes. So you can write down the briefs of that particular month in this particular section of the diary. This is very unique. This is totally unique. I've never found such a thought given to any of the planner ever. Now as you go in, you can just see I've planned the 12th month. Now the second thoughtful thing which Hobonichi people do is that they make sure that you have one full month available with you for the next year. Like what happens, with last Hobonichi I am full of, my diary is full. I cannot write anything in the last year's Hobonichi. It's full. Now in that case, I don't need to switch to any other place. I can just write it in this new diary of mine. So that's how I have planned. Now how to plan, how to set your priorities, that I will be explaining you a little later in next videos. Now it is just the walkthrough. So as you go forth, you have these tiny little boxes where you can write about your appointments. Your If you are a mom, you can write about your kids appointments, kids classes, your classes. If you are a blogger, if you have some blog posts to be written, or you do any freelancing work, you can always jot down out here as a outline. If you are an executive or middle level management or higher level management employee, you can always write down your appointments out here, just in case not to miss anything. You can also write down your to-do tasks here, and the ample space is given down here. So it starts from January. You have week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. For me, the best part about this division of this diary is that I can plan my day in advance. I am a very forgetful person, so I remember which day is what it is. So for example, if I have a class on Thursday and it is on Saturday, I can very well write it in here on one page, and I can just at a glance I can identify what are the engagements that I have for this particular month. I'll come to it little later. Now the third part and the most important part is that this is how they elaborate more further planning. So for example, so this is the first week of January, which is even more elaborated. You can see from 5 o'clock in the morning the day starts, which ends next day 4 o'clock. So you have ample amount of time to and ample space to define what your goals are for that particular day. If you have a night shift, this diary is a boon to you, because you can write your day upside down as well. You can start from 5 o'clock. You can start from 5 o'clock in the evening here somewhere, and you can end it at 4 o'clock, and then you can start again. So this is how the next level of planning goes. From the boxes, now you've got a detailed version of your day which you can plan. Apart from that, in this you know which week you are into. So this is the first week, this is the second week, this is the third week, fourth week, and so on. Alright, so you can divide your days accordingly. I'll elaborate it in the next video. Now the third part of this journal is that you can elaborate on your particular day by the timing. So this is, we are turning a page to New Year, and this is the first day. And here there are three parts of this particular page. One is your to-do list for that particular day. You have timing, so if there are any meetings you can write down here, and the whole day whatever happens you can write down here. So there is ample space for any elaborate thing, any doodle, anything which you want to write down, any appointment, any meeting discussion, minutes of meetings, or your blog posts, any ideas, you can very well write down here, jot down here with a lot of space. Apart from this, the best part is that you have color coding for each month. If you can just see, you have color coding for each month, so you can just take out May month with the color code. So the 5th month, and you are in May. Alright, and as you go ahead, you have some small things elaborated behind, which are personal notes. Everything is in Japanese, but quite useful. These are the addresses for 8 people. Then you have any gifts which need to be planned and elaborated, you can write it down here. Then you have, these are some important things which you can write, and you have a graph paper too. This is something which I love. If you are a mom and you find looking into your kids' diaries timetable very meticulous, you have 2 timetables out here, for one for you, one for your kid, or maybe both for your kids. You can put it out down here elaboratively. here are some blank pages which I am currently using as my diary, which I'll elaborate a little later. But this is what is Hobonichi all about. It's a very elaborative journal. Those people who do not want to stick to the uh, timings, you can do it, you can use the system, you can set up a system as in how you want. So I will elaborate on this system next time. Let me know your updates, what you would like to do with your uh, diary or a journal this year. Let's make 2019 a great year ahead, right? So I have started by taking a step and ordering a journal for myself. Let me know what you are buying. Let me know what your ideas on the planner. This planner is useful for everybody, including moms, students, um, executives, middle level executives, higher level executives, uh, journalists, bloggers. Everybody can use it to the fullest. All right, I will give you a quick sneak peek into my older diary next in my next video, and also I'll elaborate more on the system that I have planned for this year for my Hobonichi, with my Hobonichi. So I plan to use this Hobonichi to the fullest, unlike the last years. Anyway, how much so ever use, you feel less, because this is such a wonderful book. This is the system which I have put in place for this year and the next year. Let's see how it helps and how you can go ahead with your plans. You can plan 100%, but you have to stick to it, and I hope that at least if you plan, you can execute at least 60% of it with a very positive note. Alright, so for now, bye bye. I had a great time explaining my Hobonichi to you. I hope you too had a great time. Bye bye.